Hey everyone. So I wanted to record a quick video and commentate on something here. Now, I've recently started doing something a little different. Every so often, well, a couple times a week anyways, YouTube will put a recommended video in like my top line of recommended. And one of those videos will usually be an older video, like something within the past year, but up to 1 or 2 years old even. And lately I've been making a point to watch them, especially if it's a shorter video. Well, today, just now, in fact, this video here was put into my recommended, and I gave it a listen, and I thought, wow, I think I should commentate on this now. So the video I am referring to is this one here by Nonsense on the Web. It is titled Things That Make You Go, part like real original title, right? Anyway, this is part one, and it's from September 5th, 2022. There's no description with it, but our usual, tragedy pimp hashtags are all up in there. So, all right, without further ado, let's go ahead and play it.
Tessa here with your daily dose of nonsense on the web. And yes, today there will be multiple doses of nonsense on the web because unfortunately there is nothing but nonsense on the web right now. I have so many clips of videos that we haven't even gotten to or things that we have not even been close to covering. So I am trying to get more content out about things that they themselves have said in this story. Contradicting things to what are being claimed now. If you want to see more from Marvon's perspective, I encourage you to go check out the YouTube page, The Missing Puzzle Pieces. They have more videos containing Marvon's statements. And I think some of you have missed that. Yes, Marvon and Latisha were trying to rekindle. He obviously loved his family, and that never changed. Same with he loves his wife. That doesn't change. But you need to listen to Latisha's own words. Listen to what she says.
Yes. First, I want to point out there how she said, well, yeah, obviously, they were connected. Obviously, he loved his own family, much like he loved his wife. Well, I hope it wasn't quite like he loves his wife, but I hope like the amount, the strong affection, love or care for is there, Anyway.
First, I want to apologize for you guys even having to go through this for trying to help me, because I seen when the police showed up. I'm so sorry. Number two, I heard when you mentioned about, him maybe having to call out to his family. We all said the same thing. We really wish he would have, we call it a kite, just to say, hey, I'm in trouble. I need you guys' help. Do you not think we would have went? I would have drove there if I had to pick my baby up. And to see these text messages and to see.
As you can tell with that one short statement, their relationship wasn't as people are trying to make it out to be. They didn't have contact. Marvon did not reach out to them for help. They were not aware.
Okay, I'm going to stop that bullshit right there. There are a lot of families who sadly lose someone to self-harm, who are close, who the person who is gone could have reached out to them. Their closeness was there. But when someone is in that position and at that point in life, they just don't usually reach out to people for help. It's the lack of motivation to reach out for help that kind of puts them in that position and causes them to follow through with the thing that they follow through with. Okay, it's not at all any bearing on whether or not they have a close relationship with their family. Now, that being said, I want to point out, though, how nonsense never once, you're going to hear her continue, never once does she say that Latisha wouldn't, she said she would have drove out there. She never really would have driven out there. She doesn't doubt Latisha on that. She's using this. She's exploiting this to try to make her case that they were not on good terms. It's been said and it's been agreed upon by all sides that they were mending their relationship. They were in the beginnings of conversing about that, and he had plans to go out and visit with them and spend time with them again. This is where it was left when he sadly did what he did and became no longer with us. But she's using this and exploiting this is to try to say they weren't even close because he didn't reach out. Well, you know what? A lot of people who are that far gone don't reach out. That doesn't mean shit about how close they are as a family. And Nonsense should fucking know better, especially since she touts herself as being some sort of authoritative person or all-knowing person on issues like self-harm and you know what I'm talking about. She claims to be some very informed person on this. Well, if she were, then she wouldn't use it like this. She would respect it. but she doesn't.
Of what was going on in Marvon's life. Obviously, there was a big disconnect, but that's not to be passed over and said that she didn't deserve to see her son. That's not what I've ever said. She still deserves to see Marvon, but she has seen him. And she's also done a lot more damage than good for Marvon and his.
What damage in particular? What damage exactly has she done? And oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, so if your son, your child is lying in a coma, you get a one-off visit. That's it. After that, you don't deserve anymore. Oh, you want to go see him again? Well, you already did. So why do you want to go again? Like, only a horrible person would actually seriously suggest that to a parent.
His story. And that sadly is something that we have to acknowledge. Justice for Marvon, to me, means justice for Marvon's story. It doesn't matter who is doing him wrong. They deserve to be brought to justice. That's my.
Who's doing him wrong? Who did him wrong? Who? Seriously, who? No one fucking did him wrong. I mean, sure, you can sit there and say his wife did him wrong and during the relationship, or his mother did him wrong years ago or whatever. But I mean, these are just normal life things. No one's doing him wrong now. No one did him wrong now. No one put him where he is now but him. And I hate to say that. I hate to sound so crass. I've said this from the very beginning. Sure, I think that Drake probably made some mistakes as wife, much like any other wife does or has or will or whatever. But she's not responsible for why he tried to end his life and why he is now in a coma. It doesn't befall on her or anyone else. A lot of people are involved in relationships that are codependent, that are toxic, that are, put any negative connotation on it you want. A lot of people are in relationships like that, and most people come out of relationships like that in ways other than ending their lives. You got to have something else going on inside of you to take things to that level, to that drastic level and severity. And that responsibility does not fall on anyone but Marvon. Plain and simple. I've said that from day one. That being said, no one is doing him wrong. No one has done him wrong.
Opinion on it. Well, thanks for watching another short one of mine. Contessa, over and out. Have a good day.
I just want to say, for argument's sake, Contessa, I think that your voice was a lot more pleasing on the ears when you were using the voice changer, because I was just awfully shrill. On that petty ass note, over and out.